Mobile games that deserve a movie.
Number 1.
Geometry Dash. If you've ever played the mobile game Geometry Dash, you would know it's a game about a square that jumps a lot, except for the times where it goes through a portal and occasionally turns into a rocket or an arrow or UFO. So basically, I just have one question. Why is it doing all of that shit? What's the occasion? Is there an occasion, or is the occasion like that doesn't exist? Like, honestly, who is forcing this square to go through these levels that kill him if he fails? Isn't that kind of extreme? How would you like it if in the 3rd grade you took a test and if you failed, you died? That would be kind of messed up. Like, not really messed up, but like kind of messed up. That's like 0.5 Hiroshima's messed up. No, that's like 0.3. Yeah. I just wonder why this square is subjected to such torture and death. There must be some sort of reason why this is happening. I want to be filled in on the lore. I mean, hell, if Five Nights at Freddy's could get a movie, why not Geometry Dash, dude? Is that good logic? Am I making sense, or do I sound like a
dumb bitch?
Number 2.
Subway Surfers. I mean, do I really even have to explain this one? Who would not want a movie based off of Jake running away from the security of the subway? Like, come on, man, fill me in on the lore. Drop the goddamn manga at this point, man. Wouldn't it be so epic if there was just some sort of insane revelation in the movie? Like, what if we find out that the security guard was not chasing him to get him in trouble, but the security guard himself was the one who was being chased by a giant pterodactyl who probably has a felony in, like, Delaware. And the whole time, Jake thought the security guard was after him, when in reality, he was just trying to run away from a pterodactyl who's most likely going to eat his ass. When I say eating his ass, I mean it like kill him, not sexually. I don't think pterodactyls eat ass. Do pterodactyls eat ass? This is supposed to be a field you're experienced in.
Number 3.
Heyday. I know Heyday was a fairly popular mobile game when it was in its heyday, so I feel like why not give the people what they want and give us a movie based off this dope-ass farm that we got to create on our shitty iPhone 4S. I want to know the exact anatomy of every chicken inside of the farm. I want to know exactly how much each horse is packing, and I feel like it would be really cool if they did some sort of like crossover with the TV show Back at the Barnyard. Like throw in that pudgy, bitchy, redheaded teenager who kind of looked like he would smell like 16-month-old cottage cheese. I feel like that guy would be a really good main character who ends up becoming like the guy who's like a badass and he's like really cool, kind of like me. If the Emoji Movie was a thing, then this can definitely be a thing.
Number 4.
Temple Run. I feel like Temple Run needs a movie the most out of all of them. This is the one that I have the most questions about. So you're basically like a treasure hunter that's running away from these apes. I'm not even sure if they're apes. Like, what are these things? That shit does not look like an ape to me. That shit looks like if a honey badger got Ursula from The Little Mermaid pregnant. That's gotta be a character from like Greek mythology or some shit. So how does this treasure hunter get himself in a situation with these beings? I feel like one movie wouldn't even be enough. That's why they had to come out with a second game. We're gonna need 3 mangas, 5 movies. We're gonna take the Fast and Furious route. Just straight up milk this shit.
Number 5.
Flappy Bird. We need a damn good explanation as to why this stupid ass bird had to flap its wings to go up and down instead of just soaring and gliding like a normal ass bird. My guess is that it had to do with the fact that its beak was like 45% of its body. That tends to weigh birds down a little bit when that happens. I mean, look at Toucan Sam. I bet that son of a bitch cannot fly. Toucan Sam is also struggling with his weight a little bit. Fruit Loops they're just really high in calories, so there's many reasons Toucan Sam can't fly. I'm more interested to see a movie based off of why Flappy Bird was taken out of the App Store, and I feel like this could be a really cool sci-fi movie where Flappy Bird gets taken out of the App Store and it's forgotten for good, but then the bird itself from the game comes to life and starts straight up erasing bitches in real life, the same way humans try to erase him from the App Store. Also, not to mention, Flappy Bird is like a really disgusting, ugly ass bird, so that would really do nothing but just really help the horror effect. Yeah, I would definitely shit myself a few times looking at that thing. The fecal matter in my pants, there would be a lot of that. These are the mobile games that deserve a movie. Let me know in the comments if you would actually watch any of these movies if they became a real thing in real life. But if you don't want to type the entire thing out, just type in the word mitochondria. Anyways, yeah. Peace. Subscribe!